Today, I'll be sharing the insight from a 2020 study by Rafaela and colleagues on the effects of learning motivation, self-efficacy, and blended learning on student achievement in the Industrial Revolution 4.0. This research aimed to understand how these three factors, motivation, self-confidence, and blended learning, work individually and together to influence students' academic performance in a rapidly changing educational landscape. First, motivation was a strong driver of academic success. Second, self-efficacy or belief in one's abilities didn't have direct impact when measured alone. Third, blended learning, mixing online and in-person lessons, also significantly improved achievement. Most importantly, when all these three factors were integrated, students performed at their best. These findings highlight the needs for a holistic approach. Teachers should not only design motivating lessons but also build student confidence in and adopt flexibility, blended learning strategies. This combination can better prepare students for the demand of the Industrial Revolution 4.0. In short, motivation gets students moving, blended learning keeps them engaged, and self-efficacy gives them the resilience to succeed, especially when all these three factors apply together.
Moving on, imagine a classroom where science is not just taught, it is experienced through Industry 4.0 tools. Our study found that students are ready to embrace this future. They see technology as a way to boost knowledge, skills, and employability. But here's the challenge. Limited facilities and lack of digital exposure hold them back. This means educators must step up, not just as a teachers, but as a guides, helping students turn technology into opportunity. Education 4.0 is not about gadgets. It is about preparing mind for the workforce of tomorrow.
Next, in our study of 920 Malaysian Gen Z students, we found something surprising. While 71% had heard of AI, only 54% could define IR 4.0, and less than a quarter even knew about additive manufacturing. Even fewer are actually involved in using these technologies. Here's the good news. More than 60% are motivated to learn and believe these skills are key for their future studies and jobs. But the bad news, many don't know where to start and most believe IR 4.0 learning is too expensive or too difficult. So, what's the message? Gen Z is ready, but they need the right guidance, exposure, and resources. Education 4.0 must do more than talk about technology. It must open doors for students to step into the future workforce with
confidence. The study
confidence.
explored the use of technology tools such as synthetic tree diagrams and linguistic tree solvers. These tools were found to be not only easy to use but also very effective in supporting students' language learning. One of key findings was that technology helped improve English grammar learning, while also increasing students' test scores and boosting their self-confidence. In other words, students were able to perform better and feel more capable in their studies. Finally, the paper highlights that technology creates opportunities for independent learning. This shows how digital tools can encourage learners to take charge of their own progress while still improving overall performance.
With IR 4.0, students' learning experience has shifted from traditional classroom-only methods to a more flexible technology-driven approach. Students now use mobile devices to learn anytime, anywhere, doing research online, watching educational videos, joining discussions, and accessing materials instantly. This makes learning more interactive, self-paced, and connected to real-world skills. Most students say these technologies make learning easier and more engaging, helping them collaborate and explore topics beyond the textbook. The experience is no longer just about memorizing facts. It's about using technology to solve problems, be creative, and prepare for future careers in a digital world.